Hey everybody, this is Dream, and today we're going to be reviewing Freshly Frosted. Freshly Frosted is developed and published by the Quantum Astrophysics Guild. This just released on Xbox, and it is a puzzle game. This is also an ID at Xbox title, and it is $9.99. So I'm going to go through the first couple levels just to kind of show you how the game plays, and kind of tell you what I think about the game. So basically, the idea of the game is that you have to create a conveyor belt that leads the donuts to the output zone. The catch here in some levels, as you see, is that you're going to have to like put frosting on the donut so that it looks exactly like whatever the output zone wants you to put on it. And so the idea there is going to get more and more complex as you go. You're going to have more donuts and more areas that you have to put on, different types of frosting and sprinkles and things on your donuts in order to get to the end. It's a very simple puzzle game, but it's also pretty interesting, and it works really well. I actually have a lot of fun with this game because it does ramp up the difficulty pretty good, and it does get rather difficult, especially when you have some really complex puzzles. I will skip ahead to a couple of those here in just a second so you can see what those look like. I did find a couple bugs while playing the game, so just keep that in mind, just with the fact that sometimes the conveyor belt gets stuck and stuff like that, where it won't, like, start when you hit X to start it, and sometimes you have to restart the level when that happens. But overall, the game works pretty well. I did notice that there was a title update just recently, so maybe that they have fixed some of those bugs. I haven't really played it since I encountered those bugs. Let me get up to a couple of the some higher level puzzles here. Let's get in the second box. Yeah. So this is actually a pretty good puzzle. So as you can see, there's actually quite a bit of different, possible things that you need to make in this particular level. And so, the puzzles do get pretty extensive while playing this. And so you do have to kind of figure out where it is that you need to go from in order to complete, some of these puzzles. So for instance, that one's pretty simple there. I think this one goes ding, ding, ding. Is that right? Yeah, I think this is this one. Like that. Let's see, this one's gonna be dit, 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 dit. And then there should be that. And then there should be doot, doot, doot. And I think that's it, yep. So yeah, and every puzzle, like I said, is a little bit different and has different outcomes. It's a pretty fun game. Very simple, like I said, but it's also complex because the puzzles get pretty difficult as you go. So I definitely recommend the game. I think it's quite a bit of fun. I don't think the price is bad. There also are hints and things like that that you can look at if you need to. But everything else is pretty simple. So if you do have any comments or questions about the game, feel free to leave them below. Hopefully the game will be pretty easy for most people. Achievement-wise, there are lots and lots of achievements, so it's going to take some time to get all of them. So just keep that in mind if you do pick it up. With that said, that's pretty much all I have for this. Definitely recommend this game. I think it's pretty good for what it is. Price tag is okay, considering the fact that the game is pretty long and the puzzles get really intense and tough as you go. So thanks for liking, commenting, subscribing, and have a nice day, guys.